It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Chargers' sure-handed tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Chargers and the Raiders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Tua sets up to pass it. Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Tua. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On play action, they'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route.
but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
On first down, Wakefield. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 72 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
And it's throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Kirby Joseph there to drop him from the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jenkins. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now Tua. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Tua. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. The Chargers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Back to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. The Chargers had 7-4 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A quick throw, but incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
They'll run on first down. Wakefield down at the 35. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Breaks through the contact, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Up the middle they go. Wakefield. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
2 yards to go. 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield down to the 42, second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Wakefield still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
To the left side, he's got McConkey.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Chargers are able to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff looking right.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this is going to be incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chargers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that's caught inside the 35. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got his man. It's Mitchell. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Charger drive about to get going. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now another one thrown incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the punt over the side in the air. And halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Wakefield. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 40-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raiders offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. A quick throw there is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go. The Charger drive about to get going.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And this one finds McConkey.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Throws left side. Atwell's got it.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
2-2 Atwell.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tua.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
On play action, here's Tua. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
On 1st down, Wakefield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield, and he gets it down to the 32.
120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Wakefield, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Back to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Raiders offense and Adonai Mitchell headed onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
To the 36-yard line, stop there. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
130 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
2nd and 3.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they go. Wakefield, and he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
That is caught. He's got the first down and more.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Now Tua.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Shrugs him off. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So the Raiders now down by 13. A little over a minute and a half remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Here's Tua.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Throwing Tua.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jenkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Tua. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, It may be a nonstop push.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. Tagovailoa, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner, and let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.